Hey, what's up everybody? It's a beautiful day today. It's actually a public holiday. It's Australia Day, and unlike most people out there in Australia at the moment, too busy recovering from their hangover, or they're too busy watching TV. I'm out here doing my daily routine, and I'm fired up. I'm really pumped. I'm working on my business, and I'm not working because I have to. It's because I want to. Okay, so being able to build a business has really it's really become a passion of mine. It's something that I really enjoy now, and pretty much any free time that I get, it's exactly what I'll be doing. So I absolutely love it. I wouldn't change the world for it. And so, just on the weekend, I actually got asked a very funny question, all right? So on the weekend, I ended up going out to a family lunch, okay? It was a family get-together, and this is my family and extended family as well. And so I was actually talking to an auntie that I haven't talked to in a while. Right, and we were just talking about business, and as you know, family talk, and word gets around, and so a lot of people in the family knew that I was building an online business, right? And so as I was talking to my auntie that I haven't spoken to probably years, probably when I first started building my business, she asked me a very funny question. I just couldn't help but laugh. She asked me, when am I going to get a real job? That's right, when am I going to get a real job? And all that time, I was just like, in my head, I was just cracking up, just laughing. And I didn't want to be rude, but, as she asked me that, it really goes to show that not everyone is capable of building an online business. Not everyone has the belief that, it's possible. Whether it's actually, whether she actually believes in me, or whether she believes in the whole, the opportunity of building a business online. It's funny how people just can't wrap their head around it, right? So of course, I was being nice, and I laughed, and I just told her, thanks for the advice, really appreciate it. But all that time, as we were actually talking with that discussion there, I looked at my phone. I got an email notification that I earned $50. I got a $50 commission just for having that 10-minute conversation with her. And you're asking me, what is better than having an opportunity to actually hang out with your family and still get paid, right? There's no other job that will allow you to do that. So this is why, it's really important that, especially when you're just starting out, you're going to get all sorts of different questions and all sorts of different feedback from, what you want to do. Okay, you want to build an online business. And so, this is some of the things that I really had trouble dealing with, especially with my mom and my partner, because, as I was actually building my business, of course, a lot of times you're going to struggle. Of course, a lot of times you're going to hit into, brick walls. You're going to have a lot of bumpy rides, right? And it doesn't really help when you have your family not backing you up, okay, not supporting you and telling you, you need to get a real job. You need to. I constantly had mum every single week telling me that, when are you going to get your job back? Just beg your boss, just tell him you're sorry and just get your job back. And I was like, yeah, I am using a Galaxy. Yeah, so I'm using S5, I believe, so that's it there. And I constantly, got asked from my mum telling me to just get your job, get a new one. It's really hard to find a job nowadays. You shouldn't have quit. And it was just, it was just ridiculous, because some of these things, you don't really need this kind of feedback as you're trying to build a business, right? And that's why it's really important that if you're in the No Brainer Profit System right now, you need to join the Facebook group ASAP, all right? And even better, if you can get into the elite inner circle, that's where the magic happens, okay? This is where we're really going to offer our help, our assistance, and this is where you're really going to be able to actually shine, okay? Because you need to actually surround yourself with like-minded people, and this is crucial, because, if I didn't actually got out of my house, I actually had to move out and force myself to be independent, because I couldn't be surrounded with all that negativity, right? Even though they were family, and even though they had the best interest, you just have to, move past that, okay? Yes, they do care for you. Yes, they do want to, have the best interest in you. But at the same time, if you believe that you can build a business, if you believe that you can make this work, that you can make money online, but if everybody else is telling you that if you can't, then, how far down the track are you going to really believe in them, right? Maybe 6 months down the track, after all this constant nagging, you might think, shoot, maybe they're right. Maybe this isn't possible. And so, right, okay, so just in case some of you guys have missed it, the funny question was, when am I going to get a real job? That's it. When am I going to get a real job? And as I'm actually talking, it was actually to my auntie on the weekend, and she was just asking me, when am I going to get a real job? Because, you know, this online business doesn't work, apparently. Even though I showed her proof, even though I showed her that, you know, during that conversation, I earned $50 in commissions just from a 10-minute conversation. Still, you know, some people just can't get it through their head, and they're just like, you know, they just can't understand how this all works, okay? And so you really have to kind of just move past that, and you really need to surround yourself with a group of people who support you, who will motivate you, and who will inspire you, okay? So that's why I highly recommend, if you're in the No Brainer Profit System and you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, get in there, you know, just get in there quickly as fast as you can, because, you know, we're all here to actually help each other out. You know, we all understand what it's like to be alone. We all understand, you know, what it's like to not being able to build a business. So you just have to get in there and just, you know, start interacting with people and start introducing yourself and start, you know, sharing your goals, because this is what the group is all about. All right, we're here to actually make a change in this industry. We're not just here, we're just not another program or system just to make a quick buck. No, we're here to actually turn everyone upside down. We're here to actually, you know, change that from 97% fail rate to 97% success rate. And so that's why I need you to actually get inside the group as fast as you can. And even better, if you can get into the elite inner circle, again, that's where all the magic happens, okay? Because that's where we're going to really put our main focus in, just because that we do believe that to build a business, you need to have some kind of investment, right? If you really can't afford to actually build a business, then maybe you're just not ready yet. But there are investments required. And so, you know, if you can get into the inner circle, get in there ASAP. So that's all I really wanted to share about my story today. I just found it really funny that, you know, even now, even though I'm still, you know, I'm living, you know, I'm able to actually quit my job, making more than I did with my previous income with my job, and still get asked the question, you know, when am I going to get a real job? So that's completely ridiculous, and it always cracks me up. So there's that. So well, we've got, thanks for all the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, it's a beautiful day again, and I'm just gonna get ready. That's really great, kangaroo. All right, so this is getting a bit ridiculous now, so I'm just gonna pretty much head off, do my quick run, and get back home so I can just get started with my business again. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, you know, if you have any kind of questions, then feel free to actually pop it in. Otherwise, you know, the group is there for you. Join the group, ask away, and I'm sure you'll see the difference when it comes to, you know, building a business, when you're surrounding yourself with, you know, like-minded people, opposed to trying to do everything by yourself. Okay, you're not alone. You know, there are a lot of people who've walked down your path, who understand what it's like to actually, you know, be consistently nagged, and you'll have all the support that you'll need inside the group. So get in there, and I look forward to actually talking to you inside the group. Okay, so this is Andy. Peace out.